Fuck yeah. The day you've all been waiting for. We finally have Bob versus J-Mats in something that actually matters as far as deciding picks or packs. I'm gonna mulligan this. Damn, I should have kept that. I'm gonna mulligan again. There we go. That's a keepable hand. Alright. So let's run out our Herald, put out the Promenade, make a token, toss some counters on it. Hope Bob didn't know that he was supposed to draft Dramatic Rescue and call it a tournament. What do you say? And Doorkeeper. Doorkeeper. He probably went for the middle deck. That just seems like the most likely answer. Not that he wanted to be defensive, no. That he wanted to mill his opponent. So I'm a few turns away from it though. Next turn, turn the Herald into a token. Turn after that, can attack and hopefully get something out of the block. And Jailbreaker actually is not bad to see. Since we don't have a guild gate, I'm not prioritizing it. I would rather get rid of the Doorkeeper and have all my eggs in one Centaur's basket. That sounds dirty. It probably was intended that way. Okay, so hopefully he'll tap out. He's so fun to play against. Yes, tap out. Okay. So in response, get ourselves a Centaur. And now the Stealer of Secrets. It seems like that's interesting. Might be better off going for that. Although next turn I could do both, so I'm probably better off attacking and getting him to block, or to let it through. Just put out the old Jailbreaker and pass it back to him. Let him know you can't have my secrets. Yeah, if I can get the A gate, I could have a pretty good next turn. Void Welder? Even better. He'll get in for 4, he'll get an extra card. He still might be in a place where he's... I mean, Vassal Soul's going to be a pretty long clock, and the creatures that I have on board are starting to outclass his creatures. Put that out there. And I can't do anything, but next turn I could common bond both of my tokens. Because potentially, Doorkeeper, I guess Armory Guard is a possibility where 5 would be better. Don't like to see that. With 2 mana up, he could still have like Dispel. That's a little bit more interesting. But I think I start with swinging with those 2. Let's see what blocks he goes for. Okay, so he's setting up double block there. I will bite and see what he does in response, which could be Dramatic Rescue, or I could get through. So he's got 4 in the air, has me on a pretty short clock. I can possibly, this is Nightly Valor, I'm in pretty bad shape. Although I still could destroy the creature with Abrupt Decay, even if it had Nightly Valor on it. And it does. So I'll go in for 6. We'll be able to attack back and maybe get in for 5. Okay, so this one we gotta just kill him. And if I attack with both of those, I'll probably keep back or block the one with the Doorkeeper. Might chump, might take it. Yeah, well, that's what I would do. Nice play. So for the Vassal Soul, I'm going to need an answer pretty fast. He's now at Tristani's Judgment levels, which could mean no more Jailbreaker, attack for 4, plus make it another night. Then another Nightly Valor, can attack for 4. I could draw a guild gate. Keyroom. Not quite a guild gate. But with Staticaster, I can kill the doorkeeper, potentially. Even if he blocks that one. Okay, so if does he have a counter spell? So he attacks next turn, gets me to 2. I then have 8, 11 attacking back, unless I have a guild gate, in which case I have more. And what's ooh, that's pretty much game. Let's see, 6. Well, if he had no play and I had a guild gate, I could win. But I don't see that happening. So my best bet might be Towering Indrik. If I'm hoping to stay alive. With that mountain, I'm guessing Essence Backlash is now a real threat. It's got a second answer there. And another creature? Okay. And I have not a thing. So we can swing with these guys and see what happens. Okay, so he's going for the chumps. Getting an extra card out of it. I'll give him the GG. And let him attack him. Then I want to see what cards I had coming up. Well, that would have been nice. Really, several of those cards would have been nice, but that's okay. So what would I change for this deck? Avenging Arrow for Blood Fray Giant seems like a fair exchange. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would. I'm going to say no this time, even though I have no plays for a few turns. It's Bob's turn to mulligan, apparently. That face doesn't look happy. And we're off to a slow death march. Now, Towering Indrik should be pretty good against him. Something like Call of the Conclave would be awesome. Although right now I'm really just rooting for land. It's getting me closer. I can at least cast Rootborn defenses now, not that I would want to, since I have no creatures to make indestructible and nothing to populate. So if I draw a land, I would be in better shape than I am. So he's going to start getting some card advantage off of this. And it really is not looking good. What else does he have coming up? Okay, I'm not scared of that guy. Still need a land, didn't get it. Why I couldn't have had that, any of the turns before this. That we may never know. So I'm going to have to let him get through with the Stealer again. Next turn I can block and make a token. He was thinking about doing something. I wonder what it was. And we'll get in for 4. More relevant to gets another card. That card advantage will start adding up. Okay, so I might as well put that out. Wait. In response to his attack, we can make that Herald. And if he attacks, I probably would create the creature and block, rather than just block and create the creature. Well, I'll give Bounce Away, or Swift. May your justice be swift. Yep. That was going to happen either way with that situation, so I don't feel bad about it per se. That gets me a little bit farther along. Put out the Towering Indrik. He still has potential for 4 on the attack here, or if he has like a Void Wielder, he can pretty much seal the game. Yep. That's it. Is there... I guess the only out I have is if I drew a swamp. One swamp in the whole deck. I guess the dramatic rescue could buy me a turn. I can block the Stealer of Secrets and bounce the Sunspire Griffin, probably. If he doesn't just immediately have a follow-up play. Nightly Valor, no, another Void Welder. Yep, he handed it to me. Just to be a bastard. I'll go up and get an extra turn. It really is kind of a dick move. Since there's no way I can get there, but so I could just concede. Okay. Well, that was not pretty, but given the deck that I had, I shouldn't have won the round that I did win, so it is what it is. Hope you enjoyed watching, and hope, oh, looks like Nick won the last one, so I have to talk to him, tell him congrats.